Hi, I'm Alexandra Lejak. I'm a finance major and accounting minor, and I had a lot of fun this semester learning about how inflation and unemployment affect South Africa and the global community. So I'll start with a fact that will make you guys all smile, that in 16 days we are going to South Africa. But also, in 16 days, we are going to the third most miserable country in the entire world. And the way that is measured is through unemployment and inflation added together. It just so happens that South Africa has the third highest amount. And assuming that your company is, or not your company, your country and your economy is globalized, which means they're trading with other countries, if it's growing at a higher inflation rate than the rest of the economies you're trading with, then you're going to lose a lot of monetary value and you're going to lose a lot of buying power. So historically speaking, with inflation, the highest recorded amount that South Africa ever experienced was in 1986 during the divestment movement. And I compared South Africa's inflation with the USA's inflation because they were divesting a lot from South Africa. So while the USA, they were kind of enjoying their breakup value, and their inflation was going down, while South Africa's was going up during divestment. So right here is kind of where you see their value decreasing, which means their inflation's going up, which is bad. So the good news is now, that was in 86, right now the inflation rate is about 5%, but when inflation goes down, that means unemployment goes up. And as Alexis has mentioned before, unemployment right now is about 25%, but that's just normal unemployment. When you count disgruntled workers, that's unemployment is at about 40% right now in South Africa, and that's really bad. And a big reason why that is because a lot of people from apartheid, they're uneducated and they're unable to get jobs that they want, and also they can't really question the monetary decisions that their government is making because of their lack of education. So when you look in the global community and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 26 and 23 touches on employment and education. And it shows, also relating to my QU301 class, that with different individuals in different economies, that kind of makes abilities to have these human rights different and have different standards. And also in my QU201 class, we talked a lot about female empowerment, and this reminds me of In Half the Sky. There is many instances where the UN and also the World Bank, they stated many times that if you invest in education for women, it'll help all economies, and it'll improve, things like inflation and unemployment. So I wanted to get through that really fast because I wanted to close with relating my financial topics to what you guys were talking about and maybe answer some questions with why can't things be afforded. And with the miserable economy, with things being so expensive and a lot of people being unemployed, people can't afford to have things like healthcare and, insurance. So, and also with what Angela was talking about with tourism, and also what Alex was talking about with tourism and the NBA, there's a lot of times when South Africa has tried to use tourism to improve their economy. However, it's kind of failed and it's wasted a lot of taxpayers' money. For instance, in 2010, South Africa hosted the FIFA World Cup, and it brought in a lot of temporary jobs. And since so many people were coming in, South Africa, they tried to hike up the prices for tourists coming in with the exchange rates. However, when the tourists left, the high prices stayed, so that hurt the economy even more. And also, right now, there's a giant stadium just sitting in South Africa that's taking millions of rands from taxpayers. So also, if taxes are a reason how healthcare can work, it's being wasted on resources like World Cup stadiums. And also, if you guys didn't know this, but the current president, Zuma, he is involved in billions of rands worth of scandal. And this is a big topic with kind of a theme that we've been using in this class, that things aren't all black and white, because even though the ANC and people in the ANC have been victimized, right now they're kind of taking advantage of the power that they worked hard for, and they're kind of doing the wrong thing. And that's pretty much it. Thank you very much.